Hello friends, I am Pradeep Yadav and I welcome you all, and I am speaking on behalf of Spoken Practice Only. This is a WhatsApp group. At this group, on every Sunday we generally used to conduct some test and some speech competition. On this Sunday, means 12th July, we conducted a speech competition for our group member. Now I am going to present some speeches from that speech competition, and I am requesting please find out some time and try to listen the speeches and give your remark. You can give your remark in comment box. Also you can provide marks to every participant, so we can decide who are better five speaker. After getting result we used to provide some reward to our speaker, so judge it very carefully so we can decide. Okay, because we do not believe in favorism, so we every time we post a video on YouTube to get review from our viewer, also our group member. So after getting points, we decide who are better five, who are five better speaker. Also, if you are want to subscribe this group or want to join this group, I have given the link of that WhatsApp group in my description box. Definitely by clicking on this link you can join our WhatsApp group, that is Spoken Practice, where we do uh, speaking practice of English language. Okay guys, so please watch the speeches and listen the speeches and give your comment and your marks out of 10 to every participant. Thank you for listening me, and just now I am going to present speeches. Thank you.
Soil pollution, noise pollutions. But noise pollution and water pollution, we can rectify that. There are different filtration methods are available uh, to purify the water. But for air, the quality of air is not good. There is no other filtration methods are available. Maybe it is available, but it is not effectively available. We cannot afford for each and every household. We cannot afford these purifications for air. So that's why I'm giving importance to the air quality or air pollutions. So there are many reasons why the air is polluted. So around 60% the construction of buildings or industry will contribute that, and remaining 20% is vehicles, the motor vehicles or fossil fuel vehicles will emit the carbon monoxide and nitrogen oxide. Because of that also the air is polluted. So the vehicles, it is definitely each and every household as vehicles. One of the I will talk about with taking one example. So what happens when in Delhi there was worst air quality. The air quality index was occurred there. Due to that, they implemented odd and even rules. Because of that, even luxurious vehicles kept at home, and the owners of that, they used public transport to commit their offices. That is only it happened in Delhi. Maybe we should cautious enough to know that in other cities they are not taken anything regarding this. So it is need of our to think that for controlling air pollutions. And even they stopped constructing buildings, also new buildings for specific time period. So considering all these things, the air pollution is important. We are living organism. We can't stop breathing because air quality is not good. We not stop breathing. So breathing is a continuous process. So what we can do for controlling air quality? So as I told me earlier that as we are responsible citizen, everyone has a vehicles. So it is good that we should replace the vehicles 10-year old vehicles. There is no pride of keeping old vehicles at home. Instead of that, we can replace that. Even I know the bringing new vehicles again, it is not good for environment. Even though we can do the emission tax 6 month once in a 6 month, so that we can at least control somewhat and we can contribute to the nature from our own. The charity start from home. So that's why this is the what we can contribute. And one more thing, whenever we get a chance, we can do the carpooling as well. Carpooling and maintenance, periodically maintenance of our vehicles. And I urge government to install timer in each and every signals, so that commuters will understand that still how many minutes are left for green signals, so that so that they can switch off their engines whenever they are not in use. So at least somewhat some contribution will somewhat contribution to curb the pollutions. These are the importance also why I chosen this air pollutions. And that's it I have for today. Thank you, Pradeep, and thank you for everyone who has listened me, and all the best for all the participants. I hope you all doing
Yeah.
safe and stay safe.
Thank you, Devi Bhai, for providing such nice information about pollution. Now we are moving towards Rajesh Yadav. Rajesh Bhai, if you are ready to please come forward and just express your topic. Rajesh Bhai.
So, Pradeep, first of all, good afternoon. Can you confirm? Are you listening?
Yes, we are listening.
Yeah, thank you for confirmation. So, yeah, Rajesh's side. First of all, good afternoon to everyone. So, my point is about family. You know, everyone, people's living in a single house with the persons. It means this is the family. Most of the peoples who have the parents with living the rooms in their kids. It's a called like family. You know, may have some family who have the grandfather and grandmother. So this is the family. So you know what's the requirement of the family? Every family will have the responsible to take care of their kids. You know, the family, whatever requirement of the kids, the parents and the eldest member of the family will complete the fulfilled requirement of the each requirement of the family members. And second thing, what we get from the family. So we get the like we whatever it generally needed requirement like clothes, foods, and education. So it means our family member will provide everything whatever requirement of the family demands. It means our kids want to do the education, so we will have to complete their requirement. So this is our responsibility. You know, first education also give my family. So we respect always our family. Same thing, if you do the education, if you and you will some get more effort and you will get the success. That's the time some member will ask you uh, what you have done the success, you will who is the member behind for this. That's the time you said my parents and my parents are responsible who have get the more knowledge about me so that I can get it. So that's the time you are you say everything about family. So my personal opinion about it, because we know our it means we know our sanskar, you know, this is comes from our family. It means first education comes from my family. It's a really true. So we will never forget the education from my family, because we born up we when we were born. So that's the time we learn everything from the family. Yeah. Thank you, Pradeep, and over to you.
Okay, thank you, Rajesh Bhai, providing such nice information about family. Now we have third speaker, that is Prakhar Garg. Please, Prakhar, come forward and please put your point. Prakhar. Prakhar, please unmute your mic.
First of all, a very good afternoon to all of you, and I hope you all were good. My topic is the law of attraction. It's from The Secret, the novel. Okay, the law of attraction states that whatever we think, whatever we think, the nature provides us. And I will conclude this in a negative manner also and a positive manner also. According to law of attraction, what we are thinking is the actual thing which we get. The universe is like a genie, like you all think or remember the Aladdin story, the genie who gives the Aladdin three wishes. Now, if universe is genie, whatever we think, whatever we thought, whatever we speak, it provides us in a different manner or a same manner. It depends that what is good for us or what is bad for us. If we are thinking that we don't want this, then universe also provide us that thing also, because universe doesn't understand that what is don't, what is not, what is. It doesn't. It only understand what you are thinking and what you are talking about. For example, if I want to be a neurophysiotherapy or neurologist in the medical science, then I should be tell him that I want to be neuroscientist. I can't say that I don't want to be physiotherapist, I don't want to be dental. Then it will take my way towards the dental or the physiotherapist. That's the thing about the secret. The thing which I don't like about the novel, the secret, the law of attraction, or the contradictory thing about that is the thing that we doesn't want that our 2020 will be bad. Obviously, we think about the 2020 will be the great year. Everyone wishes that happy new year. It will be a very good year. Then why should it all happen? You all know that what is going on in 2020. I don't have to explain it in detail. So law of attraction, if we think about the positive vibes, yeah, universe understands only vibrations, the waves we speak, the sound waves. Scientists send the waves from the dish, from antennas to space to talk to aliens, and I like their opinions, and it is really connected with the law of attraction. Law of attraction said that the vibe, the wave, the frequency which we are sending to universe, at the same time the same frequency is coming from universe. So if we are sending the positive vibes, it will do for us a very good things. For example, if we think that early morning when we wake up, that our day is going to be a best day, the day will be really best. It's a applied concept by me. I used it. And if we think that shit, yeah, that what happened to me, the tea has spilled out on me, or the mom or dad has taught me or scolded me, then the day is also going to be the bad. So according to me, we have to be positive. Nowadays, everyone, every day, when we wake up, we hear a negative news. For example, today morning we heard about the Amitabh Bachchan and Abhishek Bachchan's corona positive cases. Then this year gives us tsunami. Sorry. It's the cyclone Amphan, volcanic eruption in abroad, and lot more things. The coronavirus is the most common thing which you all know, but that we doesn't want. But nature is saying us that stop harm, because universe also can finish us if it can create us. I will not take much more time. I am going to conclude my topic. So just the conclusion about my topic is be positive. The everything will be positive for us, for in life, for our society, and for our loved ones. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you, Prakhar Bhai, for giving such nice information about law of attraction. I think you have covered some very good point. Now we are moving towards the fourth speaker, that is Muzaffar Bhai. Please, Muzaffar Bhai, come forward and give your explanation about your topic, please. Muzaffar Bhai.
Hello friends, I am Mujaffar. So good afternoon to all of you. Yes, I am audible.
Yes.
Okay. So today's my topic is why we should help the helpless or orphans. So I think when a child being orphans, then they have no idea where to go and where from they get food and where from they get money and where to live and many of things. they have in a very upset situation, so they find a way, and they also want to parent what uh, what they can get cares and this type of things. So everywhere mm, people this orphan child always find some work from they can get money and they can and get some help. So many of people bad guys are abuse this child, and they show some opportunity to this child that work from my side, and I will give you some money, and I will give you some I will give you some goods. So the child work there, and they just abuse this child, and the child never get any such type of opportunity. Just hope they will get on day, but they are not get any type of uh, this type of helps and opportunity. And we should help this type of orphans child and helpless. We should uh, we should get them money, and we know that when a child uh, orphans, then they have no idea when they get their food and when they eat their next meal. So if we uh, if we want to, we can help them, and we can food get we can give them food. We can create a food fund, and we can give them, and and we can uh, do them happy. And there is one more thing, there's a child never never uh, we go to any school, or they do not uh, go to school because they have no money and they have no parents, so uh, they are not able to school. So if we want there are some brilliant child are available here. They are orphans, so if we try, and if we want, we can send them to school, and we can give them a bright future. So it's a very good thing, I think so. And uh, the uh, and one more thing, that when a child many of child don't know uh, about their health, who are orphans. They're all trying to always they don't know where to when to get food, and the fresh food they have no idea. So if we teach this type of children to get when to get and where to get food, and what type of food they have, so they can be healthy, and they can be a safety from any of disease. So this is, I think, we should do for this type of helpless child and children. And many of things we can do. We can uh,
Okay, okay. I think there is some bandwidth problem with Muzaffar Bhai. So we are moving towards the next
Sorry to
candidate.
interrupt you, sir.
Hello.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yes.
Sir, I want to say that
Okay.
we
Okay.
should have a question answer session because we all are saying our topics.
Yeah, definitely
Then
we
the
have.
listeners also.
Yeah, definitely we
Okay.
have. Just let me complete all the participants. Then definitely we are going to discuss about topic what you have spoken. If someone has some question, definitely they can ask you. Just wait 2 or
Okay.
3 minutes more. Okay.
Thank you
Okay,
so
I
much.
think there is a bandwidth problem with Muzaffar bhai, so we are moving towards the next participant. He is Bala. Bala, please come forward and give brief introduction about your topic and yourself also. Please, Bala.
Thank you, Bhavin sir. The how are you? This first time
Bala bhai, please check your microphone. I think there is some connection problem because we are getting double noise. Please check.
is okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Now this is okay. You can continue.
Today I'm going to today I'm going to talk about how to improve our internet quality. In the pandemic period, most of people
Bala bhai, this is not clearly audible. Please check it again. Okay.
Sir,
Check it.
I speak.
Actually, Kanchan, are you ready? If you are ready to please come forward, then we again go to Bala. Kanchan. Kanchan. Bala bhai, just wait. After Kanchan, you can continue. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Kanchan.
Good afternoon, everyone. My topic is good afternoon, everyone. My topic is fake news. Basically, fake news is everywhere you should know what is fake news, and everybody know that point. Is very important and useless thing, I think. But in case of fake news, news is that kind of my voice is audible. Hello.
Yes, Kanchan, your voice is audible. You can
Hello.
speak. Yes, yes. Your voice is audible. You can speak now.
Sir, my topic is fake news. Fake news our agenda was for thoughts and for celebrities to promote our physical programs and everything. In the fake news can kinds of flood this the internet, and the young peoples are often their platforms, and their platforms target and diet lose in 10 close in 1 week to becomes a better health, to do well in your exam and etc. You must you must be remembers that label just because this is a shocked by a friend does not make it's true, and just because it's promoted by the by your favorite celebrities does not make it's truly. And everyone supported that there is a plat presently of the hidden ideas and ad in television or the website series absolutely on Instagram, but we can trend to forget that everyone, and it's should buy the by a person we likely, for example, a blogger who who uh, who push a specialty and a specialty for lose your weight and have a fat bellies, but it is a product sale. It's a product sale for 60 a month, 60 rupees a month. And it's a good idea to think twice before committing to such an access. This is a blogger herself, and may believe it, but it's also possible she brings paid to sell this project and nothing or her to tell us. Basically, fake news is a false news, and lie for something you can see our product or celebrities can promote advertising or TV ads, um, uh, publications that's to fear of others. It is also and explain the publications that's a primarily research peoples who already have some fears when they think it is a group difference and the firms they're interested of they're launching a product or in marketing. So everybody agenda is to how to promote their product in a market way. So basically at that time fake news is that coronavirus cases in a um, government can see the whole sheets no cases is in UP, but it's wrong, it's a fake news. And um, so many fake news are there. It is very easy to launch the promotions and the informations trailer to make a situations ideas about a woman's and about their fake news. There is also can agenda or a propaganda for to hide something. People who can affairs and their art and who know their situation, so he can understand or a she can understand. But the celebrities is clear to the webs and the social media. There is a movement to numbers of videos and YouTube as well as the main purpose of a fake news is to promote their uh, program or um, their how to promote their products in the market. Thank you.
You are in mute.
Sorry. Okay.
Reba, you are
Thank
on
you.
mute.
Thank you, Kanchan, for providing such nice information about fake news and marketing strategy. Now we are moving towards the Bala Bhai. If you are ready, then please you can continue. And after that, Ansika, please be ready. And then we are going for question and answer session. Okay. Now Bala Bhai, please come forward and speak.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My voice. My voice, sir.
Actually, Balabhai, I think still problem exists. Actually, your voice is, there are a lot of noise. I think there is a problem in mic. So please check it again. I think there is some problem because we are getting so much noise and our voice is not so clear that we can understand. Okay, just I am giving you 2 or 3 minutes more. Now we are moving towards Ansika. Ansika, please come and speak. Ansika.
Okay, sir. Good good afternoon, everyone, and Pradeep, sir. Good morning. Today, my topic I share you all guys. My topic name is my favorite place and travels. My favorite place, Jammu Kashmir. Jammu Kashmir is a beautiful and amazing places. Jammu, I I have been gone 3 times after Jammu Kashmir with family. Jammu Kashmir is a very beautiful and wonderful place. It's Jammu Kashmir is very heavy hill, mountain, lake of water. Jammu with I see Jammu Kashmir is very beautiful and peaceful places. I think my favorite places. Jammu Jammu Kashmir is five rivers and five river famous, and Jammu Kashmir is lake of water. Lake of water is sea hut. Sea lake of water is sea hut, and sea hut has this lake of water. Sea hut is marketing Jammu Kashmir. I see and I see is travel. It's very enjoyable and very coldest places. My I, I was June and my month is I was go journey. It's very interest very beautiful and places and happy mountains hill and mountain is a small hut. I think it's i think it's so peaceful places is, and Jammu Kashmir environment is very very purity and very peaceful places. Jammu uh, I was go to I was go to Jammu Kashmir after before three or four with family and very enjoyable and Jammu Kashmir is Vaishno temple. I I see. I go. It's very heavy mountains and very natural. It's very good and environment is purity and so nice and amazing places and heavy and very heavy valley. Jammu Kashmir is road and Jammu Kashmir is cave cave in 10 and 15 kilometers and it's so in so beautiful places. Jammu Jammu Kashmir is my favorite place. I before I 4 or 5 go with family and I will go with with my favorite places. Jammu Kashmir is the coldest places and ice and mountains and ice. I travel is a horse and mountains. I go and I think क्या बोलना चाहिए. Thank you everyone.
Okay, hello everyone. This is Shanu here.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah, and my topic is internet. Again, unique topic. Internet means maybe you could think of this is a simple topic. There is nothing to know about internet, but you couldn't think what is internet, when it started, and how it works, who's the owner of the internet. So these questions we don't know, I think. I have researched about what is, how it works. Means long back, I have researched and I know how it works. Now today I'm going to tell how it works, who's the owner of internet, and means some little bit history of internet. So I will start with the history of internet. it was founded by a person called Robert E. Can in the 1916s. It was firstly used by U.S. Defense uh, US Defense Department. So it was called ARPANET. First time when the internet was used, it was called ARPANET. So after that, slowly the started using the internet. So now almost every country is using internet. But now thing is, we don't know who's the owner of internet. Means for everything there is an owner, but for who's the owner of and how it works. So first, um, we can discuss who's the owner. Like you could think the owner of this area of internet is Geo or Reliance or Airtel, means whoever giving us the internet packs in our mobile or landline connection. Those are not. Those are just ISPs, internet service provider. They are providing us the service of internet, but they are not owner of internet. So second, we can say, okay, we have government. Means in every country government can control the internet, but no, they can only block some websites, but they can't control whole internet. And after that we have some big companies like Google, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, like that. So we can also say like every device we are using, it belongs to Android, and Android is owned by Google and Microsoft and Apple. So we can say, okay, internet, maybe this internet is controlled by these companies, but no, they are not controlling this. They are just providing us a device and application to use internet, but they are not controlling. So the first week, before the going to the who's the owner of this internet, we can understand how it works. So easily we can find who's the owner of internet. How it works, the huge, we can say huge underwater cables has been laid across the world between the continents. So this is how the one country is connected with another country, which is which is how we are using internet. So after that, let's say in India there is three places. There is, we can say, uh, location centers where from where this internet wires are coming, the huge wires are coming into our country. That is Mumbai, Kochi and Chennai. From there we are using this internet through the wires. Means from big wire we are that companies, they are spreading their wires across whole India. From there we are getting the internet. But you could think, could say, no, we are getting the internet on mobile devices. But those are mobile are working on the mobile towers. They are not connected to the wires, but mobile towers are connected to those wires, which are connected to the huge wires. So this is how internet works. This is how we can call to each other, and we can call from one country to another country. So this is how internet works. So now the again the first question is, who's the owner of internet? This is I would say this answer is easily we can find in its definition. Simple
Okay.
definition is, internet's simple definition is, it is a network of networks. Means we create a network, means us, we create a network, and after that someone in other country, they create a network. Then whole countries create another network of networks. So this is how internet works. So it means there is no company, there is no a single person who owns the internet. but everyone is the internet belongs to everyone. Means if I am using this internet, then I am creating a network and I am creating the internet. So this is the simple answer of this question, means who's the uh, owner of this internet. We all are creating the internet, and we all are owner of this internet. The internet belongs to us. It is not belongs to a single person. It is belongs to everyone. So this is all about my topic. So thank you so much.
Okay, Sanu
Over
bhai,
to
if
Pradeep.
anyone has any question, please ask to Sanu. Because Sanu bhai, I have a question to you. This is some
Yeah.
you can say this is some technical. No, what is difference between
Yes.
internet and intranet? I think you have heard this word,
Intranet.
intranet.
Yeah, I have heard this point, and I knew that, but I guess I forgot. Internet is something, mm, we can say, the small. No, I'm not sure about it. I have to go to Google again.
Okay, that is not problem.
Yeah.
If anyone has any
Uh,
question regarding to internet, please ask.
Yes, I have a question.
yes, please.
Yes.
Hello. You said for network, we need a networking. Okay, while using internet. So, what kind of networking we use here to connect the all the device?
We use wires. We use mobile towers through like this 4G, 3G. All these are network technology from where we can get the network. So in mobile, you are getting through the this mobile tower, and in landline and in home internet, you are getting through wires, and those all wires are connected to the that big wire, which is connected to the all over world. So this is how this internet works.
Okay, Sanu bhai, I have another question. When
Yeah,
we
please.
try to find out anything, just I am going to open any website, I have just write, www. What is meaning of
Hmm.
this? What is
World
importance of,
Wide Web.
yes, what is importance of that?
Yeah, this that is domain name. See, every device has a IP address. So let's say you have a mobile, it has also a IP address. So that website, whatever you are going to type, that www.google.com, let's say. So that Google is a domain name, and the com or co.in, that is a top level domain. So that is just a, we can say that is just a domain to refer that IP address. That website, whichever you are going to see on your laptop or phone, that is stored in a server. So why, instead of typing the whole IP address, because it will be a long numbers. IP address, mostly the IP address will be in the numbers. So there is a, we can say, domain providers like GoDaddy. They provides the domains. So this this domain will refer to the your IP address where your website is stored. So that www.google.com is domain name, and behind it there is a IP address from where you are getting the data, the web pages. So this is how this websites things work. I
Hello,
hope
sir.
I
I have
clear
a
your
question for you, Shyam
answer.
sir.
Yes,
Sir,
please.
my question is that what are your comments on optic fibers and the wireless network on the connection of internet or www in today's life, as we all know that wireless is taking over the wires?
Actually, I guess wireless it's spreading more, but still we have a radiation problem. So I don't know much about this, radiation things. Maybe scientists they will figure out how to deal with this radiation, because mostly we can't carry wires, you know. That's why this wireless things coming forward, means like the, everyone wants to internet through the wireless system. They don't want wires because we can't you know, carry wires everywhere. So that's why the wireless is coming instead of fiber, optical fibers, these things. But still there is a radiation problem because due to this mobile towers, uh, we all know there is a
Yes, sir, I
radiation
agree with
problem.
your part of
Yeah.
radiation problem, like it is increasing
Yeah.
hypertension cases and diabetes cases.
Yes.
Okay.
So still,
Yes,
yeah.
Sam, please continue.
Yeah, I mean to say, like in last meeting I have discussed about 5G, is how 5G going to change our life. So but still I'm not getting how they will deal about radiation, because 5G needs many towers, because 5G using the different type of technology which can't be which has range only between 300 meters. So we have to install new equipment, new cells or new towers after every 300 meter. So then only we will be able to use 5G connection. So I don't know how they will deal with the radiation, but still I guess, I hope, I believe the scientist or whatever technology guys is there, they will find any solution.
And on
Okay.
optic fibers?
Sorry?
And on optic fibers?
Optic fibers means?
So like we
I didn't get
use,
you.
we studied in 11th and 12th our
Hmm.
optic fibers, about it transmits any radiation or waves
Hmm.
or network
Hmm.
via reflecting part,
Actually,
TIR, total internal reflection.
actually, just I
Yes,
want
sir.
to interrupt
Yes.
you. This is some more what some electronics type question, also some technical question. We are discussing here for only speaking English.
Yeah.
Just try to ask question that is easy.
It's okay.
This
It's
is
okay,
only
Pradeep bhai.
procedure to
Actually,
speak.
we are expanding our
Sorry, sir.
knowledge. So
Yeah, that
this
is
is
right.
not.
No, Sanu
It's
bhai,
okay.
but we are not for you here for interview. Because if you are asking about optical fiber or something like this radiation issue, this
No,
is
it's okay.
somewhat related to some
Latex.
technical. Yeah, related to some technology.
Sorry for in,
Yes, Yota.
sorry for disturbance,
Uh,
but I have some little bit information about optical fiber.
Definitely,
So
you can
optical
proceed.
fiber is
Yes, yes.
one type of yes. So optical fiber is a one type of cable. Before wireless system, we mostly use a optical fiber, and another cable is coaxial cable also. So in coaxial cable, what happen? There is a coating of plastic. So during that time, there we lost our data, and there is lots of radiation. So instead of that, we use a optical fiber cable. So during that, what happened? There is no any kind of radiation there, and in optical fiber, what happened? There is a coating of core cladding. So because of that, there is no any radiation, as per
Thank you,
my
Thank you,
ma'am.
Shweta.
information.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
just moving towards Aftab. Aftab bhai, if you are ready, please start your topic. Okay, Aftab bhai.
Am I audible to you?
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
Am I audible to you?
Yes, Aftab, we can listen you.
Yeah, continue.
Okay. First of all, good afternoon to all my dear friend. And first of all, I would like to say thanks to Pradeep sir, who has given me such a nice opportunity to deliver my speech in front of you. Well, my name is Aftab Alam, and I have chosen a topic which is maybe a small, which is really small. And my topic is that how to deal with the stage fear. Because in our life, when we are in school, when we are in college, when we are in we are working in a company, that time we have to face this kind of problem of fear going to on a stage. So that's why I have chosen. So in terms of when turns are coming, that time we get nervous, we lose our confidence. We are sweating and get sweating on your face, and your heart rate is increasing before going to on the stage, and you lose your confidence. But on the other hand, if I talk about your family member, your friend member, when you talk with your family member, you are not able to hesitate to talk with them. You talk with them very confident. You talk with them very confident, and you don't lose headache. You don't lose confidence, and you don't get nervous there. But but if I talk about public speaking, when you go on the stage, why is that happening? Because you know what, why is it happening? Because you are thinking about the people, and you are too much thinking about the people, what people will think about me. And this kind of thinking is going on. That's why you are fear of going to on the stage, and you are whatever you have prepared, you lost, and your brain stop, even your brain is stop working when you go on the stage. So you know what, I have a simple tips for you guys, and I will, so how to overcome your stage fear. First of all, we know, first one is that to fear. So what is the meaning of the fear? We have to understand that fear, if I would say in a simple word, fear means fake evidence appearing real. In if I would say that fake, it means that that thing is not really exists in life, and we kept start thinking about those things, which can be happen in your future, which can happen, which cannot be happen in your future, but we are still thinking about them before going on the stage. you know 99% of the time, what we are thinking is wrong, is fake. But we worried about them before going to before going on the stage. You keep thinking about the people, what people think about myself if I do wrong. But as I told you, that is fake. But sometimes it happened that when you go on the stage, that time people will clap, people will start clapping on you, people will appreciate you, people will cheer up you, but you fear about it. So this is all about fear. And I will go on second tips. Be prepared for the worst. Be prepared for the worst. Preparation is the key, as we all know that preparation is the key. So if you have to go on the stage, and if you are not prepared, then how much people will cheer up you, how much people will clap for you. But if you're not prepared, then you cannot speak a single word there, you will never speak anything there. So you have to think about that. And so question is that how can you prepare for those topics? So I will go on my third tips. Practice and record and listen. Practice, as practice makes a man perfect. Everyone has a cell phone right now. Whenever you have a given a topic, then try to record your voice as much as you can, as much as you can. Because when you will record your voice, and after you listen your voice, then you will get to know, so how is your face expression, and how the way you are talking is good or not. So you can see yourself, and after that you can improvement yourself before going on the stage. You do this, you practice this, then you will definitely do better whenever you will go on the stage. So practice makes a man perfect. So I will I will come on my second topic, because which is not completed. Yeah, as I told you that 90% of time which you are thinking is not real. Let's a 1% take accept it, 1%. So what is going to happen if you are taking 1% that? So if you are going on the stage, what can be the worst? People will not like you. If you are going on the stage, if you are going to the stage, what can be worst? People will laugh at you. You cannot speak there on the single word. What can be what was like this? So you have to accept, as I told you, that be prepared for the worst. You have to prepare the first. If you will prepare for the worst, then definitely you will do better in your life. So try to accept the worst. And because if you are going on the stage prepared for the worst, then definitely you will do. And I'm sure that you are going to do better, you are going to killing there. So it is really you are going on a fire on the stage. You have to accept the worst. And last one is that relaxing breath. Relaxing breath is really important before going to start any speech. Before start any speech on the stage, you have to take a deep breath, because when you will take a breath, then you will get a more confidence. You will get a more oxygen. When you will get like this, then you will more confidence, and then you can go with confidence on the stage and you can do better. So this is all about my topic, and so thank you so much, guys, for listening me. This is all
Okay.
about my topic.
Anybody have any question to please ask to Aftab?
Yeah, I'm Suresh. Yeah, Aftab, good afternoon. Your speech was so nice. And okay, let me ask a question. How did you overcome from your fear? Actually, did you overcome
Yeah,
or not? Yeah. Yo, so
no,
I'm
I
not
have
talking
overcome
about
with,
the general content. Whatever the measures you have taken in your life, just speak in 1 or 2 lines.
yeah, definitely, because sometimes ago I went to my presentation from the school, from the college life, and I went there and I got really nervous. And after coming there, then I take I take place myself that why I'm worried, why I'm taking fear, because everyone is there, but I am taking nervous there. But I took promise myself I will not never afraid of going on stage. And next year again I got a chance on going to presentation on the stage, but I go with the confidence, and I follow, which I told you that that idea I followed, then I did it. So that's what, this is the way I remove my overcome on stage fear.
Yeah, very
Okay.
good. Thank you very much. And Pradeep bhai, let me speak once. This is a general instruction for everyone. Please don't see the screen. Please just front camera, so that we can get eye contact directly. So you are just watching the screen, so that your eye contact is being missed. So I request everyone, please
Sorry, sir.
face your front camera so that we can get eye contact, because everything is being calculated here. Facing of camera, pillars, fluency, grammar, body language. So that is the reason I am instructing you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, Suresh sir, I just want to add something here. Request to
Yeah.
all of them, please, turn off your video, because of this video, the person got distracted while, speaking. So please
Yes.
turn off your video, so that the person who's going to speak, he can speak confidently.
Okay. Thank you,
Yes,
Sanu
good.
bhai. Okay.
Whenever you got an opportunity, so that you can turn on your video and speak. Right.
Okay.
Thank you, Amit. Yeah.
Miss Sweta, please come forward and just deliver your topic. Sweta.
Hello everyone. Now recently the Aftab already told about how to speak how to deliver your speech and how to speak. So the same topic I deliver here. My topic. Hello, my name is Shweta, and my topic name is public speaking. So before you start, let's begin with some motivational quote. If you can, if you can speak, then you can influence, and if you can influence, then you can live. So this is a motivational quote. I hope all you guys energize after listening this motivational quote. So let's begin. Today I am is here to going share my thoughts regarding to some important point regarding to public speaking. We know that the public speaking in a public is just a biggest challenge for us. We know that all have a stage fear, and even I have also stage fear. So some important point is that to increase our confidence level. So while you are reach in on the stage, during that time when you deliver your speech, you are confident. So when if you keep your chin down, so during that time how you it show you a nervousness, and if you keep your chin too high, it show your arrogance and attitude. So don't keep your chin too high and too low. Keep your chin in the middle one. We know that while speaking in the audience, after watching the lots of crowded people, whoever is sitting in the front of you, we just thought list, and we having a nervousness, and our mind will be totally blank. So it's happened with everyone. So don't lose your confidence while speaking. Before you start your speech, when we go on the stage, when we reach on the stage, during that time you make comfortable, and after you comfortable, just make a smile on your face, and get a warm get a great deliver your speech with a great warm wishes to all. So because of that, what happened, the audience, whoever is sitting in front of you, they just attracted by your speech. Sometimes what happened, the all the people just focus on to collect the data, to collect the content, what to say. Nobody nobody focus on how to say. We know that the hard work is needed, but the sometimes smart work is also needed. Most of the people do the hard work, but mostly some people who has a great speaker, they just do the smart work. Means how they do the smart work. So they use their body language, their facial expression to enhance their speech, to deliver their speech. So how we use our body language and facial expression. So when we talking about our speech, when we deliver about our speech, so during that time, instead of what to say, we need we need our body language and facial expression. Sometimes in our audience, if you are delivering your speech in English language, and some people who are sitting in the audience, they don't know whatever you are saying, means they don't know the English language. During that time, our facial expression and our body language help us to means not clearly whole topic what we are saying in the on the stage, but they just understand some little bit thing what are you trying to saying. So body language and facial expression is also important. And when we start your speech, just show some little bit smile on your face. Don't laugh too much, and start your speech with a positive attitude and positive way. Some base speaker, how to attract the attention of the audience, they just mm, they just make a eye contact with all the peoples who is sitting in front of you. So whenever you deliver your speech, whenever talking on the stage, you just make a eye contact with here and there. Just and don't keep your eyeball in the only in the one direction. You cover your eye contact with the whole audience. So eye contact is also important while you are speaking. And the third one is that our confidence. And what shouldn't do when you are deliver your speech. So sometimes what happens, some people are used to play with their hairs while delivering their speech. So please don't do that. And some people stand like swipe, they just swipe and left and right. This one is also come bad impact on the audience. And don't go turn back while you are speaking with the audience. So this is all about public speaking. I hope all the tips which is helpful to you, beneficial to you. Thank you so much.
Okay, anybody have question, please ask. Anyone? Okay, now next is Vishal. Vishal, please come forward and speak. Vishal. Vishal.
Hello.
Yes, Vishal.
Yeah. Hello, everyone, and very good afternoon to all of you. And uh, I hope you are all very good. And so I will try to precise my speech within uh, three to 5 minutes. And today my topic is very simple, and that is what is the way to for the better conversation. And for the better communication, or for the better conversation, we really need to the understand how to we get the better communication, and for the better conversation. So there are some points, and that I just explain them all the topics, all the points, and so let's start. So yeah, this is a for the communication, and for the other for the conversation. It's very need to the basic understanding of the conversation. What the because if you have not a good conversation, and that's not your speaking, and your conversation is not is affecting, and also not so good. So it is necessary to all of us that to understand all of the points. And for the because when we're talking to someone, conversation is between two people. One is listener and second is a speaker. And so first is think that to don't be multitask, because sometimes we are also know we also watch, and with the friend, with your relative, with your in your job, work organization. When we talking to someone, they are using phone, and they're watching the notification, is scrolling down their phones, and we also know. But if you're talking to, yeah, if you're going giving a speech, if you're going to make a conversation, and if you're using phone, that distracts to your conversation for the listener, and also for the speaker. Because if you're not paying attention on the person who are talking, yeah, who are the speaking, so that is the main to lacking of the lacking of the conversation. So it's really need to be that it's not easier because to it's a very that's a very natural thing that we are also doing mistakes when we talking. We're not making eye contact to someone. So it is but we can do. And so that's a brain you train, and focus on the paying focus on the a speaker person that who are speaking, and also for the listener who are listening, for pay attention on the speaker. And second is point is don't be pontificate. Like that means that don't prove means that don't prove your points. Like if you're talking about like Pandit, just I'm taking example, and like a PHR that's using their giving own points. They don't understand what are the points, and they just talk about the politics, talking about just religion. So don't we do that? It's not necessary, because if you're doing this kind of thing, so your communication is your conversation is making lacking, and not going to be effective. So it is understand to because we are also when we traveling to also we many times when we traveling we are traveling to by train, by bus. So we know sometimes we met that people just show your points. Always don't just speaking, not listen to your points. What is your thinking? What is your ideology? So don't do that. It's a lacking your points, lacking your good conversation. So and third point is go with flow. Means that don't control your conversation, don't control your mind thoughts. Because when you controlling your thoughts, you can't be utilize your thoughts and can't be express your thoughts. Because sometimes when we speaking in English, I'm just example for me. When I'm talking to someone, and if I have a not point, we have not, so we just thinking over in the mind, how can we respond after the speech, and I just thinking about that. But it will not to do, and we will try to avoid all the first things, and it is necessary that we, if you someone speaker has finished their a speech, a conversation, just you will take your time and express your words, because if you are the same for topics conversation with someone, that's it's a you the conversation, the environment gets bored. So it is necessary that use how to better conversation with the question, open use open minded question, like why, how, and when, like how did you feel that of that question on that topic, how was that, just how was you feel that. So there are the types of many question, and just make your conversation effective, because when you same talking on the topic anything, then you get bored, and you can't take your conversation longer. So it is necessary to use effective question, and use open-minded question. So next one is that my point. Um, out, uh, Out of the weeds means stay out of the weeds means if you if you, for example, if you stuck on the any area, and if you want to running out, and also you want to telling the story about someone, and you all the kind of express your thoughts and all the kinds of things what happened behind of the incident. So the people get bored, and they don't take it longer conversation. So it is necessary to get to the point and be precise. What are you talking about? So it is a effective way, because a lot of people do these things in their life, and so we, if you avoid this type of things, we absolutely we make a good conversation for the someone. And next one is last, and it's very important. You all know that it's a listen, to listen carefully to someone who are speaking, because if you're listening to someone, you know that how, because you get a lot of word and things in your mind, and also people do one thing, that if you're listening someone, and also know about how to after speech, how, I would say how would I respond to someone, and because we miss all the conversation, the points, we miss the points and topics, some points. So it is necessary, and also it's very essential for the listening. Also Pradeep bhai and other guys also and also Suresh bro said that to for the better communication, for the better conversation, uh, to listen, to listen more and more. If you listen more, then you good speaker, and it is very it is I think it is a very essential and very effective tool to improve your language. Uh, it doesn't mean to what kind of language you are learning. Not just I'm talking not about English language. What kind of, there's another different kind of the language. Just listen, and because when you listening the points and listening to someone, to get the point how to that person express their thoughts, what is the way and what is the tone. So I think that's it's a very biggest things that. And sorry, I have another point is that don't share your experience, same experience with someone, because after we it's a very common thing when we talking to someone, and the talking and the while the conversation we using the same experience, like oh, that's a incidents also happened with me and also with you. So avoid this kind of things, and precise your conversation, and use open-minded question to make your good conversation. So I think that's enough for my side. Thank you for listening, guys.
Okay, I think this is very a long speech. That is not issue. That is really nice speech. Now, if anyone has any question, please ask to Vishal Bhai. Okay,
Yeah,
our
Vishal
next.
and Suresh here.
Yes.
Pradeep bhai, shall I proceed?
Yeah, definitely, sir. You can proceed.
Yeah. Vishal, the question is for you. How can you manage if other person is trying to make your conversation belongs to controversy? So I'm repeating the question. How can you manage the situation if the other person is trying to make the conversation controversy? Did you get my point, Vishal?
Yeah. I got it. I think if you're talking, if you persons get into the more controversy, so it is avoid to and avoid this kind of point, because also that person just want to speaking. He know, if he knows about that good conversation, and if he knows, so that doesn't matter. If he know, sorry, if he doesn't know, so that it could matter that how to make your conversation good, and avoid and to start the question with something interesting point. If you're using the same question and the same answer, and also there is another thing, so that main, that is the controversy. If you have no knowledge about that, if any topic, so how could you deal with that? How could you cope with that? So it is necessary to just precise and put a question on another on that topic. Yeah, things to that another because it's a better.
Yeah,
thing
Vishal,
that,
thank you.
For
Yeah, Vishal, got the point. Thank you very much. Okay, Pradeep bhai, over to you.
Okay, Ravi Bhai. This is your turn now, please. Ravi Bhai.
Are you listening all?
Yes, we can listen.
Yes, Ravi.
Yeah. Hello guys, this is Ravi Kumar here, and thank you so much to give me this kind of opportunity to speak something where I can just show my views about this topic. So guys, today's topic is all about mother. We know that what is mother. If we just move M from mother, so we will read other. So topic is all about mother, in which really I will say that what is relationship with our parents, with our mother, what is love of mother, and what is the behavior toward the students, towards the son to the mother, and how do we love with mother? Yeah, is this love really right or wrong? Whatever we are showing to our mother love, is it really fact or not? I can also prove. So let's just listen this proper. So dear guys, we know the behavior of mother towards the son, where we know very well that every mother just strain every nerve to do anything for their son, because they know very well the problem of the son. They know very well all the hesitation, all the problem, all the weakness of the son and daughter, that is called mother. Even we have been born just because of mother, and mother is only one guy in our world by whom, in front of whom, by just because of her, we do each and everything. Now it is all about here that what is love. We know that love, where we can say easily that sharing, love is like where we share to someone. Love is like feelings. Someone says that love is spontaneous. I can say right, you are saying all right, I can also be agree with that. But dear, somehow we have to also just disagree with this point, that love is not only for feeling, love is not only for sharing. Even we say by mouth only, now it is not about by feeling, by heart. Whenever we say, even know very well that at our home we have like one mother just asked to one boy, even just my mother asked to me that, son, just go and take 1 kilo vegetable. At that time just I was operating mobile, and I said to my mom, mom, what are you saying to me? I can't go, just go and take. Why are you talking to me? It happens, it's really fact. Even I have seen in many cases, even just boy speak to their mom like this. I don't think that it is all about love. If we compare the love, they say that I love with my mom. but they do like this, so we can't say that they love to their mom. In second point, if we say that I love to my girlfriend, I have girlfriend, I love girlfriend, even there I know that they don't love even girlfriend. Even in life we can't say that really we love. If we love, first of all we must agree with our mom points. If I love to my mom, whenever my mom says to anything, we should not disagree with that point, we should not deny that point. That time we can say that really I love to my mom. Even we know very well that behavior of love, as I said. And if I talk about the journey of life with the mom, so we know that how our mom just do and give us the life and how they do. As I give one story about mom, where you can easily see that one of the mother really just she struggled a lot in his life, and when she got the married, after that she went for the news, where she got one news that just she is pregnant. In that situation, really she feels very happy for their son, that just I will have one son and I will give one's life. Even she struggles a lot in that situation. She struggles till 9 months. 9 months. In that, during the 9 months, really, sometimes the son just kick the leg to the stomach. That time, really, she draw the lots of pain, but she never tells. She never just show off to the son that I did lots of things for you. She never saw off. That time we can say it is all about love, where moms does like this for the son. Even we know, guys, after just born after the born, we know very well that after the born it is not a piece of cake to born. First of all, really see lots of things. She is really struggle of power, and in that situation when she born to the son, even then really this feels very happy in front of the son. Even behind the son she is crying, her tears is also just dropping, but she never shows to their son that I am just bearing from this kind of problem. Never. I know, my dear, if my mom has really a fever and just I don't have any fever, and if I ask to my mom that mom, just your body is really hot, maybe you have fever. My mom can say that no, son, I don't have any fever. Really, I am very fine. Even I was cooking food just because of that, because I was in kitchen, and just because of that, my body is only heat. I don't have fear. This just because of this kind of behavior, our mom just we know very well that hide from ourselves that they don't have this kind of problem, but they have really lots of the problem towards us, even they don't say. So it is all about love, where they do like this, but we know in our life how we are showing up. Can we say that whenever we show up to our mom that mom, I love you? Lots of the person just applied on the status that I love you, I love you. And on the Mother's Day, on the eve of the Mother's Day, really they apply lots of the status. Even they just applied only one day, if they do like this forever, so we can say that that is the biggest love. Just because of that, our mom will never forget this kind of love, and our mom will never hurt by the son. After getting married, we know very well there are lots of cases after getting the married that they just they just sent to be separated. It happens. So how can we say that it is all about love? So guys, whenever we love to our mom, whenever we show our feeling to our mom, so whenever our moms be happy in front of me, that time we can say that it is all about the happiness, where we can easily see it. So these all are about my topic, where I said about the mom. This is only for little topic. I hope that you would like this, and thank you so much for listening this whole.
Okay, guys, anybody have any question?
No, from
Yeah.
my side, Pradeep. Yeah.
Yeah, Ravi, I just want to ask, let's say there is something my mom want me to do, and that is not correct, that is not right for me. So should I ask her, should I agree with her, or should I
No,
not
yeah,
agree with
right.
her?
Yeah, absolutely right
Means
question.
how can I
First of,
express my
yes,
love? As you said, like whatever
yes,
my
yes.
mother will say,
If
we have to agree, we
our
have to do
mother,
same thing.
if we know very well that if we have born in our life, so our mother will always think positive things for ourselves, because they really spent lots of days and they grown up to ourselves. So first of all, we should think that whenever my mom says anything to me, so really that will be the positive way. We should not think the negative thing. That our mom never says to me that son, just do this wrong thing. Our mom can never say that. If I know very well that if even sometimes we just go for the stealing something, that time my mom scold me, my mom can scold me, my mom can beat me black and blue, because she knows that that is not good thing. So first of all, my mom, yeah,
Yeah,
everyone moms
Ravi
can
bhai,
never say
sorry,
that.
sorry to interrupt you. Means only I
Yes.
just want to know, means what should I do? Should I accept her whatever she is telling, or should I
So
just miss her?
yeah, as you said that it is all about the imagination and thinking. So we are thinking in negative now. So yeah, if somebody, if some moms say like this, so first of all we should consult with the mom with politely. If mom will be agree with that, really mom will agree, yeah, because mom is only one woman in the world who can really learn all the thing, who can really face all the hard thing. So they can easily accept the thing. Even first of all, just I said that it is not mandatory, it is not possible that they will mom will just speak to us that do wrong thing. So just keep in mind that they can never say to us that do wrong thing.
Okay.
So it's okay, Ravi. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Arun bhai, please. This is now your turn. Thank you, Ravi. Please, Arun bhai.
Hello, everyone. So thank you so much, first of all, Pradeep bro, that you are conducting such a nice speech competition that we can upgrading our learning towards speaking skills, or we improve our speaking skills through this competition and to motivate ourselves. So my topic is, first of all, my name is Arun Kumar, and my topic is the ancient education versus modern education. So today we studied all of the our study materials, or the language of the study materials are in the English language. But in the ancient time, the all of the study materials are in the Sanskrit language, which is a very scientific language. Even scientists also say this. And in the ancient time of periods, ancient time of education, the only subject the teachers taught their children was about the existence of God, and about the nature of God, and how we achieve the God. The only focus is all about the God. But in our modern education, the focus is about learning a new science, technology, about machines, about the various things that we can take towards the development of ourselves. But there is another thing, that in ancient education system there is traditional education system. In traditional education system, the teachers who teach in the traditional education system, they teach only about the traditions, skills, and they learn how we live in the society. They taught about the various norms of the society, and if we don't follow that norms, the society will sanction us by their, if we are doing good for the society, the society will give us reward, and if we bad, the society will give punishment of that, just like prisoners in the prisons, because they don't follow the rules of the society. So I move forward towards about what type of education and what types of education was most focused on ancient time of period. The most education was focused on about the God existence, and after that they just more focused on oral learning, which is shruti dharas. The shruti dharas in Sanskrit word, which is oral recitations learning. The most of the learners were learned through the orals, and they and the examination conducted in ancient times of period about is related with, most of the times is orally, which is not any very formal way. The written and the written exams, they must be avoided at that time. But in now the modern education, the most of the time we learn through the visualizing, through image, through written, and also we learn through oral. But we the teachers evaluate us through the written exams, and after that we learn about machines, science and technology. But the ancient time period, there is learning about, there is existence about God. They learn how the God is existent, and how the nature of the God is here. So the most of the topic that they covered about through the uh, logical reasoning and discussion about God. And in ancient time period, there were no schools, no universities was there, is which is Takshila, which is which is right now in Pakistan, which is northwestern, and which is conducted which the most ancient scholars where Takshila is Chanakya. And after that, there is no school there in ancient time periods. There was gurukuls, and Gurukul systems and some other systems also, but most of the times they prefer Gurukul system. In Gurukul system, the teacher who their disciples, many of the disciples who leave their home, and they in the environment of the, just like the environment of sitting place where the tree boundaries, the teacher who taught them is sitting on the boundaries of the tree, and the most of the disciple recite after the teacher recite, just like in Sanskrit shlokas, they learn shlokas, they learn more about Vedic knowledges, and the most of the knowledge is about the God existence at that time. If somebody says that, somebody says that they also use technology or not. Yes, they use technology, but the advancement of that technology is more than earlier. That the advancement is technology is now, we can see that. So the first test tube baby that if you read Mahabharat, the first test tube baby was a Dronacharya. So this modern science, this we can study about the modern science today, that there are various surgeries, and these technologies, these engineering and this architecture was there in Vedas and the Upanishads there at that time. And after that, Britishers came here in India. So Britishers decide that how we can lack the Indians, how we defeat Indians. The only way to defeat Indians is by the through that we defeat their education, right? So Macaulay was a Britishers who invented this English Indian education system in 1835 February. So today we studied in school, universities and college. This was given by only Britishers. The modern education actually was not good enough as compared to the ancient education. We learn a little bit, and in the ancient education, we learn a lot about everything, not about God, the everything, the technology, the science, and everything that was given in the Vedas about that. This today we taught about mathematics, and earlier that the subject was Vedic mathematics at that time. So today's Gurukul is also existed, but yes, there is society which is ISKCON is running the Gurukuls, and which is also in the foreign countries, also in India has in Vrindavan, in Mayapur, Gurukul system is still existed in India, but the best way of knowledge, the best way of learning is that time in ancient education system was through the Gurukuls only. So this is my topic, and I'm done with my topic. Thank you so much.
Okay.
So if anyone
Okay, anybody have any question, please?
Well
Yes,
done,
Arun,
Arun.
I have.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay,
sir,
so
please, sir,
continue.
please.
Yeah. Actually, what I feel that the person who knows the mythology, we cannot ask anything to him because he knows everything. So very good, Arun. Thanks for your valuable speech. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Arun. Have you misread or you are doing something study related this?
Actually, I read Bhagavad Gita, and I'm interested in reading the scriptures also. So I study, and from the Department of Education, and my field is education. So I read so much about the Indian educations in my B.Ed. That's why I'm developing my topic and getting information about this.
Very nice.
Okay.
Thank you, Arun.
Now, Subhangi, this is your turn, please. Subhangi. Subhangi, please on your mic.
Sorry, sir. Hello, friends. Good afternoon to all. My name is Shubhangi Rajeshwar Mate, and I want to speak on the topic that is chance to change. Everyone in this world want to change something in their life that it makes a barrier to their success. So I want to choose this topic, that's to make. So when we give the chance to change, then there is a one question: how can we change? How can we change ourselves? That is only happen when we give the chance to change ourselves, to improve ourselves, to develop ourselves and give opportunity. But it is very unfortunately, but it is very difficult to sustain deep change. Consider one example. When we plant something beautiful in the garden, then we wouldn't accept that we wouldn't expect that the plant is grown up only just in 5 minutes or in the next day. W- would we? No, of course not. Because because we should give the nature its time to grow, its chance to grow. It is and it grow comes through in day. Okay. So when we want to change ourselves, then we should give give the tools and techniques to change ourselves. So it is not means that the change is always be slow. It only means that when when we something to when we want to something to change, then we should then we should learn to live, then we should to be confident. um, there is a one thing that said by the Albert Einstein, that is the significant problems that cannot be solved solved on the same level of thinking that we were at the created the new one. When this means that we need to new skills uh, in order to change. When I consider myself, there is a I also give the I have I also change myself in many things. I It's a very good example, that is our spoken English group. That is I want to improve my English, that is I want to speak better English. Then I give chance to change my language English language to the better language. That is I read the spoken English books that is are available. And then I see the online classes, and then I further joining the spoken English language I spoken English group. I also I can also speak with confidence. So it is all about the chance to change. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody have any question?
No, Pradeep bhai.
Okay.
No, Pradeep. Suresh.
Okay. So I think Now we have no one to speak now because I think Mahi, are you comfortable to speak because you are saying that?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so we have 6 to 7 minutes. Just try to complete your speech in 2 or 3 minutes, then we can discuss, and then we can end up this call. Okay, okay, Mai.
Okay, friends, I'm Mahalakshmi here. I would like to speak on this topic. What are the importance of agriculture? For decades, agriculture has been associated with the production of essential food crops. At present, agriculture beyond the farming include forestry, dairy, fruit cultivation, poultry, mushroom, and carpentry, etc. Agriculture could be referred to as the production, processing, and promotion and distribution. Agriculture plays a critical role in the entire life of given economy. Agriculture is a backbone of the economic system. In addition to providing food and raw material, agriculture also provided employment opportunities to percentage of the population and the main source of livelihood. So many members will depend on agriculture. Maximum 60% of people will dependent on like agriculture, and agriculture is the main source of national income for most developing countries. Agriculture sector provides food for domestic animals. Cow provides people with milk, which is a form of protective food. Moreover, livestock also meets people's food requirements, and agriculture products provides sugar, tea, rice, and spices, tobacco, and coffee, etc. And in if we go to marketable surplus is the portion of a harvest that a farmer can sell on the market to earn a profit, which is the profit she can revenue into the farming and operations by purchasing more land and better farming requirement. And the main source of the raw materials to major industries such as cotton and jute, fabric, sugar, tobacco, edible as well as non-edible oils such as agricultures. Bulks of agriculture products are transported in railways and roadways uh, from far away to the factors. One place to another, they will import that products. Agriculture employs many peoples, contributes to economical development. As a result, the national income level as well as people standards to living is improved, and development in agriculture may also increase like savings. The rich farmers we see today standard saving, particular after green revolution. We know green revolution, pink revolution, so many revolutions we have. I did not go for that. This surplus quantity may be invested further in the agricultural sector to developing the sector. Once the lifetime you need to meet a doctor, a lawyer, and a teacher, but every day you need to meet a farmer. If you want to eat food, you need to farmer, the person who is giving food to us. Hello. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for giving this opportunity.
Okay. Anybody have any question? So please ask. Anyone?
Yep,
Yeah,
I have.
Yes, one by one.
No, after you, you ask. Firstly, you ask. After I will ask.
In world and also our India is facing very most pandemic period in COVID-19. Most of people affected in COVID-19. At the same time, we should save in our body with immunity power. So we should take good healthy food, and we are taking fruits. We should take fruits, vegetables, and honey, garlic, ginger. These are all we should take regularly. It is increase our immunity power, and also we should take 15 minutes exercise in day by day. These are all very important in the period. Most of people in lockdown, they are stay home only. So people are try to increase their boosting their power, avoid COVID-19 disease. Yes, sir. That's all, sir. Next time I talk more elaborate in another topic, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello.
Anybody have any question to please ask to Bala Bhai. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
If anyone